know, I just wanted you back. I just wanted to hit back then. I ain't gonna hold you. This, boo. For real, me and you. I wish I did it back then, but you know, I just wanted you back. I just wanted to hit back then. I ain't gonna hold you. I seen you. I ain't gonna hold you. You walked on the boat 2009. I saw you, little dark skin thing. And I'm like, yo, who is that? You know? But you know what? I usually crack a Tracy smile and they come running. You? It took time.
As it should.
It took real time.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Rivah, and I am back again with another video. So I know you guys saw this video. It looks like maybe the videographer at the wedding is the one who posted this onto social media, and this has taken social media by storm. Okay, people are furious with this man over his wedding vows, or I don't know if it was, you know, just a conversation that they had maybe at the reception. I'm not really sure, but she has a veil on, so it looks like wedding vows. People are furious with him. You know, there are women on TikTok making videos about this man and saying things about him like, oh, you know, y'all women need to stay away from men who don't like you and this and that. And, you know, I gotta be honest, I have a different opinion based off of what he said. Are we shocked? No, we're not. But, you know, I wanted to start off this video by saying this, right? In his conversation, the women who are seeing this and are running a negative narrative with what he said are not fully capable of listening without getting defensive. Okay. From what I see, it is evident to me that obviously this woman is not one of the type of women who are hive thinkers, right? They don't have a hive mindset. This is a woman who is able to understand and articulate herself correctly. And it's evident that the reason why she is standing at this altar with this man is because she can clearly understand, and also she is not internalizing things emotionally. A lot of the women who are upset with this man, who are talking negatively about this man, missed the entire compliment that he gave this woman. Okay? This man said clear as day that all the other girls that I had been with, dealt with, got into a relationship with were easy and you were not.
But you know what? I usually crack a Tracy smile and they come running. You? It took time.
As he said that this took real time, we're obviously not you know, able to have the entire speech. Anytime I find the entire speech, I'm going to make sure that we reiterate or we, you know, come back to the conversation. But he is making it known that not only did it take real time, but it was worth the time. Hence why they're standing there.
This, boo. For real, me and you.
This man, you know, he let it be known. And again, a lot of women say, oh, you know, I want a man that's going to be able to tell me the truth. I want a man that's going to keep it real with me. Do you? Do you really? Can you handle that? Because there's so many women who say, I want a man who's going to tell me the truth. I want a man that's going to be real with me. And then when they are, you're crying. When they actually allow you access into a man's way of thinking and into a man's brain, you can't handle it. That's real. This man is saying it straight up like, you know, I honestly didn't know we were going to be at this space. I didn't know that. You know, I thought you was just going to be one that was just another check on the roster. It materialized. I found out you were different. So I moved different. Hence why he is up here at the altar having this conversation. A lot of women, if they only knew that the reason why them and their man were in a relationship is because he thought that she was going to be one of them ones on the roster. And again, it materialized. Something changed. Something hit him somewhere. He said, oh no, she's different. I got to move different. I view her different. A lot of women are not capable of having that level of understanding. Again, The reason why is because nobody has ever allowed them into that space to understand, because a lot of women are very reactive. Oh yeah, tell me the truth. I'm not going to get mad. Then as soon as he tell them the truth, they start flipping out. Breaking stuff, flipping the table.
Tell me the truth, Jay. Did you put the key in my bag?
No.
I won't be mad.
In order to prove a point, I may have...
But you said you wanted the truth. But you said you could handle that. Only come to find out that you couldn't. I want to get into one of the videos that I saw on TikTok of this woman just kind of like, berating this man. We're going to go ahead and get into it. And I'm going to pause and play and give you guys my feelings and my opinions as we watch the video together.
I did it back then, but I just wanted you back. I just wanted to hit back then. I ain't gonna hold you. I seen you. I ain't gonna.
I truly pray, dear Heavenly Father God, I pray that I never experience a love like this.
Before we even get any further, sometimes you have to be careful what it is that you wish for. Okay? Because you can get into a relationship that is definitely not like that and is a million times worse. Because you're seeing a snippet of a clip of what somebody is saying to their wife in a conversation. And more times than not, a lot of the women who say things like that don't even have a relationship. Not even in one. Never even been that close to a man. Obviously, they have such a strong bond that he can say those things and it's not going to be taken the wrong way because obviously she knows him. Let's continue.
Lord, please keep away lustful, disrespectful men. In Jesus' name I pray. This man hates his wife, his new wife. He hates her, okay? And she clearly was not his first choice. He had to settle for her. Like, that was not his first option. He had to settle for her, and he's not going to let her forget. He's going to take every moment to embarrass her, belittle her, make her feel less of herself because she's not the one that he wanted.
I just want to make sure that we're watching the same video. So just in the comments, I want to know, okay, based off of what we watched together, do you believe that the man who said this in the video...
This, boo. For real, me and you. I wish I did it back then, but I just wanted you back. I just wanted to hit back then. I ain't gonna hold you. I seen you. I ain't gonna hold you. You walked on the boat 2009. I saw you, little dark skin thing. And I'm like, yo, who is that? But you know what? I usually crack a Tracy smile and they come running. You? It took time.
As it should.
It took real time.
Cannot stand his wife, don't want to be with her, is going to take every opportunity he can to embarrass this woman and that she was not his first choice. I would like to know that in the comment section down below. Because I didn't see that. Okay? I don't know what it is that she's seeing, but I definitely did not see any of that behavior. Again, the point of the matter of him saying that she was different and she took time was a direct compliment on the way in which that woman carried herself contrary to the way that other women that he encountered did. She's different. She's not easy. I can't just access her whenever I feel like it. And she sure of herself said, as it should.
You? It took time.
As it should.
That's what the woman said in that video. He said, you took time. And she said, as it should. Means that, yes, I know. Because I know who I am. I wasn't desperate for this. I wasn't running this down. And that just, to me, that just seemed like it went right over this woman's head. It just flew over the top of this woman's head.
And before y'all say, you don't know these people, in the full video, he says they met in 2009. So from 2009 to 2024, probably just been stringing this girl along, hoping that the actual girl that you want comes along, and you have to settle for her because now you old and now you just gotta, get what you can get. And so you decide, oh, I'm gonna embarrass her because I resent her because she's not the one that I wanted.
This is how I know that a lot of women talk out of the way that a woman thinks. And they're not speaking out of understanding the mindset of a man, because one thing that women don't understand is that a man who is so sure of himself as that man in the video, there is no situation that he would be in that he has to settle or he can't get anybody else. There's no such thing as that actually being a reality. That is a woman thing. A woman will feel like she's in a space where she can't get somebody else and she will have to settle. And so that's why a lot of women embark in relationships, and then they're the ones who turn around and end up filing for divorce because they just wanted to be married because their friends were married. They wanted to be married because they hit a certain age. They wanted to be married to show off to other people. Like, that's what a lot of women do. Men are not that way. I'm going to be really honest, and I don't know if people are going to agree with me or not, but I'm going to keep it real with you guys, as I always do. I think that a lot of women have a hard time understanding that not every man who is, especially a man who is versed with a lot of different women and can get them at the drop of a dime, not every one of those men actually want to get married. Doesn't mean that they're not capable of being a good husband. It does not mean that they are incapable of, being in long-term relationships, but not every man who, again, can snap his fingers and get into a relationship with a woman or even get into bed with a woman, just using that for, the conversation purposes, wants to actually be married. Sometimes those men embark in situationships. They think it might be a jump off, and then things take a turn in a way that he did not even expect.
I wish I did it back then.
And then in building a good rapport and in building a relationship, those things take time. You don't know how old they were in 2009. You have no idea. You don't know if they were still in high school. You don't know what the situation was. Things take time to build. A lot of people would not understand that, but it takes a lot of time to get to know someone. You don't even know if they had time apart. You know nothing about that. I'm just going to be honest with you. I've never been the type of person who agreed with, you got to be together 3 months or 6 months, or, if he don't know in a year, you better dump him. No, because sometimes a man will get with a woman who has stuff to work on. And because he sees the diamond in the rough, he's willing to stand there and work with you. But you're not ready yet. There's a lot of women who pressure men to get married. I'm not going to be a girlfriend. You're not just going to put no ring on my finger. You got to hurry up and marry me. And they are not ready to be a wife. Every time they get into an argument with a man, they're talking about, you know what? If you don't want to be here, you could just leave. So how are you going to be a wife?
You know what? You don't have to worry about me week time. You'll never see me again.
All right,
Bye-bye.
bet. All right, bet. Good luck with that little attitude.
This is the harsh truth that a lot of women are not ready to face, because they feel that just because they are women, that they are automatically wife. And those two things do not equal the same.
I would much rather have my husband smash cake in my face softly than to get up in front of my parents, my grandparents, my family, my friends, in front of me, in front of God, and say that I just wanted to smash when I met you.
Again, this goes to show that, the level, the way in which his wife thinks and the way in which you think are two different ways of thinking, but it does not make her way of thinking wrong, and it does not make that woman beneath you because you don't understand her way of thinking. You would rather somebody smash cake in your face. I'm pretty sure she would not like that. I wouldn't like that. I don't think that's cute, funny, or I'm not with that. I'm not gonna lie. That's when you're talking about preference. However, a lot of these women, they sit in a matter-of-fact seat and they act as though they are above these other women. Do you think that this is the first time she's ever heard him say that? Do you really believe that that's the first time they've ever had that conversation was on her wedding day? And you, the one who just said that they've been together since 2009? You think that through the long road in the journey of them getting to where they are in front of whoever to get married, you believe that that is the first time that they had that conversation? And I also want to say this. When he said what he said, everybody laughed, and then he expanded on the joke.
I wish I did it back then, but you know, I just wanted you back. I just wanted to hit back then. I ain't gonna hold you. I seen you.
Although it was serious, he made it humorous. He expanded on that, which would lead me to believe that he's the funny guy, right? He's Mr. Personality. People have different personalities. He seems like he is Mr. Personality. He's Mr. Funny Guy. You know, he's the one that's always making jokes and making people laugh. He might be the life of the party. Like, that might be his personality because, you know, if it was as triggering as you are making it seem for yourself, it's not for them, but for you, it would have been silent in that room. You would have heard her brother, her uncle, her daddy, somebody get up and say, boy, that's not funny. The video would have took a turn. It didn't. Everybody was laughing because they know him.
That I was just lying to you, telling you what you wanted to hear because I wanted to hit.
When did he say that he was lying to her and telling her what she wanted to hear because he wanted to hit? When did he say that? When did he say that? This is when a lot of women do the whole, moving the goalposts. Then they start adding in things that this man never said. Then they start making up scenarios that never happened. Like, you literally just made that up. Like, you came on the internet and you made up that he was lying to this woman just to get in her pants. You said that. He never said that. He said that when he met her, when he saw her, okay, visual, that he thought that she was going to be somebody from on the roster, and he realized she was different. You don't know how quick he realized she was different. You don't know if he realized through conversation. You don't know if he realized through spending time with her. You don't know when he realized that. He said he noticed that she was different and she took time.
Seeing you, I ain't gonna hold you. Walked on the boat 2009. I saw you, little dark skin thing. And I'm like, yo, who was that? You know? But you know what? I usually crack a Tracy smile and they come running. You, it took time.
There was no lying involved. This man never said that he had to lie to anyone. He said all he had to do was crack a smile. Okay? If you want to be mad at somebody, be mad at the women that this man all he had to do was crack a smile and they was with it. This man did not get that persona of maneuvering with women from out of thin air. He got it from how other women responded to the things that he did.
I usually crack a Tracy smile and they come running.
And in response, he thought she was going to be just like the others. To his surprise, she's different. She's not acting like them. What I'm doing is not moving her. I'm smiling, it's not working. She's different. And because she's different, I'm going to treat her different. You see, again, the message that I personally feel, in my personal opinion, that women are supposed to be taking away from the conversation is being distracted by, them just wanting to, the patriarchy and misogynistic and these men. I can't believe these men. Oh, he's supposed to be singing her praises and this, it gets so blinded by that. The focal point should be on being the difference, being the woman that's different, being the woman that moves different, being the woman that's not so easy to obtain, not so easy to jump around. That's where the message is. But again, because so many women want to deflect the blame and they don't want to focus on their parts that they have to play in relationships, they miss the mark. I'd like to know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I would love to hear you guys' opinions on this video. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. And I will see you guys in the next one. Love you.